On Tuesday. So many ladies want to be lazy on Tuesday. Usually on Sundays is like a group. So you're just laying down with knees together, both feet are at both edges of the mat. So we are just chilling here with eyes closed. You can bring your left palm on top of your belly, under your navel, and right palm you can place on top of your chest. And you can focus on your breath. First, you just observe it as a spectator. Just breathe normally. And just observe how are your palms moving. Which palm is moving? Are you breathing more with your belly or are you breathing more with your chest? Usually people breathe more with the chest, but not always. Just check for a moment. How is your breath happening? How deep is it? How slow it is? And just allow your back to relax. Your lower back is flat on the mat. And once you are here and you have awareness for your body, how relaxed is your body, you can begin to breathe with control, expanding your belly first. So you push your left palm only with your belly. So only the abdominal wall is moving, nothing in the chest is happening. And as you breathe out, your left palm will sink, the belly goes in. Exhaling off the air, maybe holding for a moment. With your next inhalation, lift the left palm only with your belly, as much as you can, big balloon. Breath, baby. Maybe hold for a moment. And as you breathe out, just allow your palm to sink down. Try to breathe in and to breathe out equal. And try to feel the natural pause between the inhalations and between the exhalations. You can just breathe with your own tempo. Just try to make it slow and deep. And once you have control over your belly, you can continue with your rib cage. So you inhale and expand your belly, and then directly continuing in the inhalation in your chest, expanding your chest at the sides and up to your collarbones. And think about your whole upper body is on big balloon full with prana energy. As you breathe out, first your chest will go down, then the belly will go in. Let's try this a few more times. Inhaling first through your belly, continuing the inhalation in your chest. Full yogic breath. And as you breathe out, your chest goes down and the belly goes in. Breathing in, full yogic breath. And breathing out, letting everything go. With your next inhalation, raise your arms above the head, as in the morning when you wake up from a deep sleep. And as you exhale, bring them on the sides of your body. Palms are on the mat. As you inhale, Extend your arms over the head, stretching. And as you exhale, place them on the sides of your body. Make sure you exhale all the air. Slow, deep inhale. Full yogic breath, bringing the arms over the head. The back of the palm is laying on the floor. And as you exhale, just lay your arms on the sides of your body, palms are on the floor. You can try to slow down. Inhaling and exhaling. Connecting the movement of the arms. As you bring your arms over the head, maybe you will feel how your chest naturally lifts and expands. And as you bring your arms on the sides of your body, maybe you will feel how your breath naturally goes out. You can just continue breathing with your own tempo. Just listen to your body and to your breath, or if you want, you can breathe in with me. And breathing out, arms on the sides of your body. If you're not in the mood to move your arms, you can just keep them on the sides of your body or on your belly. Breathing in, reaching your arms over the head. And breathing out. And breathing in and reaching full yogic breath. Remember that you can always breathe in with your own tempo, no need to listen to me. This also applies during our physical practice. You can always choose a modification or just skip a posture, or you can do something else. Breathing out, arms on the sides of your body. And breathing in, beautiful full yogic breath from your pelvic floor out to the crown of the head. The whole upper body is one big balloon, full with air and with prana energy. Allow this prana to stay in the body for a moment. And breathing out, allowing all the air to go out. Feel the natural pause between your breath. That's the time where the mind finds peace. The nervous system has one impulse less to proceed. Breathing in and breathing out. One more last full yogic breath in that position. With your own tempo, all with me. And breathing out, bringing the palms on the sides of your body. Now we're going to extend the left leg. And the right leg we're going to keep bent, and we're just going to allow the right knee to fall down. And try to bring the right foot close to your left inner thigh. So this is like the tree pose. Reclining tree pose. Just lay down here and you can bring the back of the palm on the floor. And just breathe natural here in this lazy tree pose. You can keep your eyes closed. And allow yourself here to relax. Take your time here, no rush. Just breathe natural. And allow your thoughts to come and go. Allow your right hip to be open and relaxed. And maybe you can scan your body. Quickly, you can begin from the left toes through the left heel and knee, left hip, the whole left leg. Check in if your left leg is relaxed and heavy, and check in the right hip, is it open? Continuing through your trunk, you can scan your breath, how deep is your breath? Take a deep breath in here and deep breath out. Maybe with the help of your right arm, you will lift your right leg up, the right hip so that the right foot is on the mat. And we're just gonna switch the legs. Extend the right leg, bend the left knee, bring the left foot first on the mat, and then allow your left knee to fall down on the side, and maybe you will help yourself to bring the left foot close to your right thigh. Lazy tree pose. And just take your time here. A short yoga nap. Embracing whatever thoughts come, whatever emotions are coming. You can just breathe natural. Or if you want, you can breathe full yogic breath or abdominal or whatever you like. Ujjayi. Allow your whole body to relax here for a few moments. Your left knee is heavy and falling down. Maybe you can scan your body. You can start from the right toes, through the right heel, right knee, right hip, checking if the whole right leg is relaxed. Scanning the left leg, if the left hip is open. Maybe with each exhalation you will feel your left leg sinking down. Scanning your trunk. Is your back relaxed? Checking your breath on the way. How deep is the breath? How slow is it? Your arms are relaxed and your head. Just for a moment here. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out, and if you're sleeping, wake up. With the help of your left palm, maybe you lift your left knee up. You're gonna bend both knees, both feet up on the mat. The knees are parallel. Now we're gonna open the right hip, lifting the right foot, and just bringing the right shin bone on top of the left thigh. So try to bring maybe not the ankle but the shin bone on top of the left thigh. No need to be close to the hips. And just allow the right knee to be heavy. Feel the opening in your right hip. Stay here for a moment. If you want a bit more deep stretch, lift your left thigh and you can interlace the fingers behind the left thigh. If this is too easy and you don't feel stretch here, because I know that you're already very experienced, most of you, then you can hold the left shin bone. In this posture we can do active and we can do passive. This time we're going to do passive, so you can just close your eyes and relax here. Just allow your shoulders to be heavy, to go down towards the mat with no pressure, no force. Stay here and relax into that posture. You can breathe natural or you can breathe abdominal or full yogic breath. The lower back is flat on the mat. The back is relaxed. Just for a few more moments here. A deep breath in and deep breath out, slowly releasing your fingers and releasing your left foot on the mat. Maybe with the help of your arms or no, you're gonna release the right leg down, right foot is on the mat, and we're gonna switch the legs. So the left shin bone will be on top of the right thigh. So I always say that not the joint directly, so you can feel free to bring the left ankle on top of your right thigh, but I don't recommend this. And you can stay here, close your eyes, short yogging up, or you can lift the right thigh and interlacing the fingers behind the right thigh. This time maybe you can switch. So if usually your right palm is leading and the right finger is on top, then now you can bring the left one. And if this is too easy, you can hold the right shin. You can just close your eyes and stay here. Breathing in and breathing out, releasing your palms. Releasing the right foot down, maybe with the help of your arms, bringing the left foot down. Now we're gonna do the eagle legs. So the right leg is on top of the left one, just crossing the legs like a lady. Yeah, we are ladies anyway. The right thigh is on top of the left thigh, and then the right foot, if you can, if you feel comfortable, you can bring it under the left shin bone. You can always lift your feet and then just maybe a little bit to the left. So we do the eagle arms. And then just, if it's okay for you, you can bring the feet on the mat. So we want to relax here a little bit. Yes, if it's okay. And you can also slide the feet a little bit further. And we have now two options. The lazy eagle arms, so we just hug ourselves. Option 1. Option 2 is the real eagle arm. So you bend the elbows and the left elbow is, so in that case, under the right one. And one more time, we twist here and we try to bring the palms together. So we finish the eagle arms. And if you choose this option, then just try to lift your elbows a little bit and reach with the palms towards the mat. Now this one is not so lazy, but it's opening the hips and opening the shoulders. So we want to stretch the upper back and the muscles between the shoulder blades. There is usually a lot of tension there. So you can choose the first or the second option for your arms, if you want it super lazy or if you want to have a bit more deep stretch. The reclining eagle is very good because it also helps us to create some awareness for the balancing posture. So the same posture when we do it standing, the eagle pose. And once we experience comfort in this position when we are laying down, then it's super easy when in the next class we do it standing. Just for a few moments here. Breathing in deeply, breathing out, releasing gently the arms. If it was too much tension here, maybe you need first to do some circles and to let your shoulders relax, and then we're gonna release the legs, and then we're gonna switch the eagle legs. Left thigh is on top of the right one. You can just stay here, or you can bring the left foot behind the right shin, and you can adjust here your legs. You can lift a little bit of it and then drop them down on the mat. Then you can slide the feet a little bit further. And we finish the arms. The right elbow is going to be under the left one. Or you can just do the easy version, just hugging yourself, but switch the arms. Whichever position you choose for your arms, try to feel the stretch in your upper body. Protracting the shoulder blades, this means spreading them away from each other. Maybe you close your eyes here for a moment. Deep breath in, deep breath out, gently releasing the arms. Place them on the sides of your body. If it was too intense, if you can do a little bit of circles and gently releasing the legs. You can also check it out. Maybe you can move your hips a little bit, extending the legs. And if you need, you can give yourself time here to relax. Or we can continue with our next stretch, Supta Baddha Konasana. Bending the knees and bring the feet together. Interlacing the fingers and just holding the feet and keep the knees away. Just for a few moments here. Deep breath in, deep breath out, releasing the feet, extending the legs. We're gonna rotate on our belly. We bring in the elbows a little bit further than the shoulders. So you can also keep them under your shoulders, but it's not so comfy. You can slide them a little bit further. And here, just allow your head to fall down. So you want it super lazy. Give yourself time here to relax your neck and your head for a moment. Full relax. The head is heavy. Deep breath in and lift your head up. Okay. Now we're gonna bring the palms on the sides of the chest into cobra pose. We're gonna keep the elbows close to the body, rolling the shoulders back, down and out, and lifting the chest up. As you breathe in, lift your chest a little bit higher. And as you breathe out, we're gonna lay the forehead on the mat. Breathing in and lifting the chest and the head up. And breathing out, relaxing down. Slow, deep inhale, rolling the cobra up. Keep your elbows closed and keep your shoulders down. And breathing out, lower down. Breathing in, lifting the chest, lifting the head up, maybe going just a little bit more higher. And breathing out. Breathing in, lifting up, just a gentle back bend. Think about opening of your chest and your shoulder. And breathing out. Lower down. Breathing in and allow the air in your chest to lift you up. And breathing out. Going down. Breathing in, going up. And going all the way down. 2 more. Inhaling. And exhaling. Inhaling. And exhaling down. Now we're gonna interlock the palms behind the back and try to lift your shoulders here and keep the palms towards your feet. So that's a bit more active than the previous one, than the beginning. Your forehead is resting on the mat and your shoulders are up and down. Think about retracting the shoulder blades, so it means that you're going to pull the shoulder blades towards each other. This way we activate exactly those muscles that we need to have a straight spine and beautiful posture. Maybe you will feel gentle stretch in your neck area. The cervical part of the spine, the neck area, is now relaxing. And maybe you can slide your forehead a little bit forward along the neck, lifting the shoulders. Just for one more deep breath here. And deep breath out. And with your next inhalation, just lift your head and your chest for a moment, but keep on pushing your feet down. Deep breath here. Deep breath out. And release your forehead on the mat. Release your palms. And you can bring your palms under your forehead for a moment. Palms are one over the other and the forehead is resting on them for a moment. The counter pose for your shoulders. Take a deep breath in and deep breath out. Gonna lift the forehead. Gonna bring the palms under the shoulders. Now we're gonna lift the upper body and push ourselves into child's pose. Hips are on top of the heels. You can open your knees for a moment. Forehead is resting on the mat. Bring your fingertips on the mat, making a cup shape with your fingers. And try to externally rotate your shoulders, retracting the shoulder blades or spreading them away from each other, rolling the shoulders out, and keeping the arms straight. Try to keep your shoulders away from your neck and away from your throat. Straight arms. Okay, now from here we're gonna walk the palms to the left so you can lift your forehead for the moment. And just walk those little spiders, the fingertips, to the right side and feel the stretch in the left side of your body. The left oblique. Skin your waist, that's it. And relax your forehead one more time here. gentle side bend, but your hips are heavy and are relaxing on your heels. So don't lift your hips, just stretch your palms, work them to the right. Keep your arms straight and try to keep your shoulders away from your neck and away from your ears. Rolling the shoulders out. Deep breath in here and deep breath out. Gently lift the forehead just so that you can walk your little spiders to the center and then to the left. We try to keep the arms parallel. And whenever you reach comfort stretch, lower down your forehead. Feel the stretch in your right obliques. The head is just resting on the mat. The hips are resting on your heels. Fingertips are on the mat. And just relaxing. Arms are straight. Shoulders are open. Maybe you can compare the both sides of your body. Maybe in one of the sides you go a little bit deeper. Maybe you're more flexy on the left or on the right, which is completely normal. But it's good to be aware of the difference in the body. Take a deep breath here. Deep breath out. Gently lifting the forehead and begin to walk the little spiders towards the center. Send your palms down. And from here, lift your head and lift your hips. It's kind of like a tabletop pose. Now we're going to do a pigeon pose. So we're going to slide the right knee forward to the right palm, and the right foot is close to the left palm. We are coming in a comfortable pigeon pose. We're going to spend some time here. So if you need a cushion, or if you have yoga block or book, you can just bring it under the right hip. So if you need a long way to go with the right hip down, maybe you are not very comfortable here. And if you have support, if there is a prop under the right hip, then you can relax fully. Otherwise, there's always going to be some tension in the muscle. It's not wrong. It just, if you want it super easy, you can play something, whatever. If you want, if you have something nearby, you can bring it. Try to keep your hips squaring forward. And you can also bring your elbows on the mat, or if you're more flexible, you can bring your palms under your forehead. Just choose a comfy stretch. We're gonna take our time here because the hips need a lot of patience to open. And we try to stretch them from any possible different angle to release any tension, because there are a lot of muscles working in the hips. And just relaxing here. When the nervous system is relaxed, then the hips can relax as well. The hip joint is the joint with the biggest range of motion in our body, and there is a lot to stretch here. And Reclined pigeon pose is so great. Very good. Flexi pigeons. Maybe you can bring your attention to the hips area. If it gets too much, the stretch here, you can go out of the posture. Don't force yourself. The pigeon takes time. If you do this posture regularly, you can stay here for a lot of time without any discomfort. But if you don't do it very often, then maybe you will feel some pain. So just don't force yourself. And stay here for a few more moments. Maybe you will notice that your hips are going deeper. You can breathe in to the hips. Like imagine you're breathing from the hips and in the flow there. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out, and begin to wake up the sleeping pigeon and lifting your head up slowly, preventing dizziness. Planting the palms down on the mat, and we're gonna lift the hips and we're gonna slide the right leg back. Now, if it was too much, you can just do any movements that you need. You can do child's pose or you can extend your legs. Take your time, do what you need. If it was too intensive, you can just sit and extend your legs or whatever you need. Otherwise, you're gonna slide the left knee forward and the left knee comes close to the left palm and the left foot is close to the right palm. We try to keep the hips facing forward in line with the chest. If you need a prop under your left hip, go ahead and do it. And if you feel comfortable, you can bring your elbows down or your palms and just bring the pigeon to sleep. Ideally, your chest should be on the inner side of the left thigh, so not on top of the thigh, but on the inner side, so that you feel this opening in the left knee. But we are just relaxing here, so as long as you're comfortable, you can do anything you want. You can bring your hips from the inner side or on top of the left thigh, or just try to keep them facing forward. And if you want to do that posture like during the day, but your hips are not prepared for it, if you need more preparation, then you can bend the right knee. And this also another posture, and then just lower down your hips. And once your glutes are open, the glutes of the left, the bent leg, then you can slowly extend and come to the pigeon. And again, this is a great posture to compare the difference between the left and between the right hip. Most of the people have one side of the body tighter than the other, like the whole left side, the left shoulder and the left hip, or the right shoulder and the right hip. Not so common is when it's crossed, when, for example, left hip and the right shoulder is tight. But it's also not an issue. We just have to be aware and take more time to stretch the stiff side or the stiff joint. So whichever side you have tighter, then we should spend a bit longer on that side stretching. And the flexible side need more strength. So the strengthening posture you can hold a bit longer to equalize both sides of the body. To equalize the energetic channels, the main energetic channels, the left and the right one, Ha and Ta, from where comes the name Hatha, or also known Ida and Pingala. This is why they say that there is difference between both sides of the body, because there is disbalance between the main energetic channels, the nadi. And we do yoga because we want to purify them so that the prana can flow freely through those energetic channels. In this way, it's gonna release blockages, and then both sides gonna be equal eventually someday. Take a deep breath in here, deep breath out, and begin to wake up the sleeping pigeon, placing the palms on the mat. And lifting the hips and sliding the left leg back, coming into tabletop pose. If you need some more stretch here, you can go ahead and do whatever your body needs. If you don't need anything special, then we're gonna slide the right foot this time on the outer side of the right palm so that the right foot is on the mat. We are coming into lizard pose. If your mat is thin or if simply is not comfortable for your left knee, you can bring something. If you have a towel or a jacket or anything. I'm gonna stay here for a few breaths. You can also lower down your elbows if you want to go deeper into that posture. This is just an option because I know that some of you have very open hips. So you can choose. Do you want to go deeper to stretch the hips? Or if you want, you can do a gentle twist. You're gonna reach with the right arm towards the left foot, rotating the chest to the right thigh. And usually here we have few options if you want to do the posture active. You can push the foot towards your hip, or you can kick the foot inside of the palm. But as today we are relaxing, you can choose just to stay here in the posture. So this is one of those postures that you can just do active or passive. So we are focusing more today on the in element, passive without any effort. Which is also very important to balance between the active and the passive. Take a deep breath in here, deep breath out. If you're holding your foot, you can release. Bring in the right palm again on the mat on the inner side of the right foot. Pushing the hips a little bit more back and bringing the right knee on the mat. It's like a tabletop pose. Now we're gonna lift the left knee and we're gonna slide the left foot on the outer side of the left palm. And just allow the hips to be heavy. Coming into your lizard pose. If you need more stretch, you can bring the elbows down on the mat. If you want to intensify the stretch for your hips. If you want to do a gentle twist, and if you did it on the other side, and reach with the left arm and hold the right foot. And you can choose if you want, you can do this posture active, or you can just stay here and relax. Take a deep breath in and deep breath out. Releasing the right foot. If you're holding it, bringing the left palm on the inner side of the left foot and sliding the left knee back. And one more time, push yourself into child's pose. This time the arms gonna be on the sides of the legs. And just allow the shoulders to be heavy and relaxed. Maintain the posture here. And just breathe in. Maybe just breathing natural, or maybe breathing abdominal or full yogic breath. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out, and begin to lift your head and your upper body. And we'll do one pranayama called Nadi Shodan or Anulom Vilom. And you can take any comfortable sitting position, like whatever you want. So traditionally, the pranayama is performed at the end of the physical practice when the body is relaxed, when those nadid energetical channels are already clean. So what we're going to do today, I think that most of you know it, So we're gonna hold first the left and the right nostril. We're gonna switch, and so just combine the index finger and the middle finger. We're gonna place on the third eye, and then the pinky and the ring finger are closing the left nostril, and then the thumb is closing the right nostril. So we're gonna breathe in through the right nostril. We are closing the left one first, breathing in through the right one. Slow deep breath in, and then we are closing the right nostril, opening the left one, and breathe out through the left, breathing out all the air. Breathing in through the left, closing the left, breathing out through the right. Breathing in through the right nostril, closing the right nostril, breathing out through the left one. Breathing in through the left one, closing. Now, when we are not holding the breath, so when there is no retention of the breath, then it's called anulom vilom. So you directly breathe out without holding the breath. You can choose if you want to hold or not. So Nadi Shodhana is when we hold the breath, and Anulom Vilom is when we don't hold it, and basically they are two different techniques. So you can choose according to your experience and how comfortable you feel if you want to hold or not. Like if you don't want to hold, I'll keep on telling you. Breathing through the right one, holding the right, breathing out through the left. If you want to hold, you don't listen to my instruction and you just listen to your breath. Breathing in through the left one, holding, breathing out through the right one. Close the right one. Breathe in through the right, close the right one, breathe out through the left one. Breathing in through the left one. Close the left. Breathing out through the right. Breathing in through the right one. Close the right. Breathing out through the left. Breathing in through the left. Close the left nostril. Breathing out through the right nostril. Breathing in through the right nostril. Close the right. Breathing out through the left one. Breathing in through the left. Breathing out through the right one. Breathing in through the right. Closing the right. Breathing out through the left. Keep on breathing with your own tempo. When you finish your next round, breathing out through the right nostril, you can release your palms, relax your palms on your knees, keep the eyes closed, the spine straight. Shoulders are relaxed. Think about grounding through your sitting bones and lengthening the spine through the crown of your head. Allow your breath to be natural. Observe your breath as a spectator. Is there any difference now and at the beginning of our practice? Is there any difference in your body? We will finish our practice with 3 rounds of Om. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath in. One more time, deep breath in. If you like, you can place your palms together in front of your chest and you can slowly and gently open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me. I'll stop the recording now.